Hi everyone, my name is Sarah Voisin. I am recording my first video for Module 15. The resource I have here is ABCYa.com, and as you can see here, it goes all the way from pre-K to 5th grade. I teach kindergarten, so I would use this with my kindergarten students. I think we could use this during reading centers, and I have a computer station set up to use during reading centers. So if we go to grade K, there are different tabs here for different kinds of activities, and so if I was going to use this during reading centers, I could use the ABC tab, but there are also other resources. You can get to these resources by scrolling down, but I really like the tabs because that makes it easy for the kids to know where they're going. So if we click on ABC letters, it takes you to different letter and word activities. There are all different kinds with alphabet and keyboard and stories, and all different kinds of practice. There's even a story maker. One of the activities that I'm super excited to try is this letter and number tracing. We actually got computers this year that have touchscreen, so this would be amazing for extra handwriting practice and extra letter formation practice. So once you find an activity that you are interested in, you click on it.
Trace to the beat. Numbers and letters. What do you want to trace? Capital letters, lowercase letters, numbers. Rock, pop, classical, island. Trace the letters following the dotted lines. Start at the arrow and go all the way to the end. The hand will show you where to start if you get off track.
I like that this website gives really explicit directions so the kids know what to do. It also makes them do it the correct way. So if we're making our letter and then we try and go backwards, which happens a lot with kindergarten, if we try and make the line backwards, it won't let us do it. It erases it and makes us redo it. So I really like that it makes them do the right formation of the letters. Whoops. I really think the kids will enjoy doing this with the touchscreen computers. I don't think it'd really be possible for them to do it with a mouse or anything. So the touchscreen computers are going to be really utilized with this activity. I want to point out that up here next to the title of the game or activity, there's a little tab here that says Standards. If we click on that, it takes us to this page with all the different activities and games. And then it takes you to the game that you were on and shows you the different Common Core standards that that game goes to. And if you look, I mean, almost every game and activity on this website I think is represented by Common Core standards. There's tons of them. So it's nice to have that resource and nice to know that what you're working on is what you need to be working on, and nice to know which areas you're covering and which ones you need to cover. If we go back to the main screen, there are also math games on here, different word problems, base 10, different counting games, dice, all different kinds of good math tools to use. There are also things like a holiday tab, and on this tab there's just different holiday things, and there's lots of different activities that where if you go to them you get to make something. So let's go to make a pumpkin. And they get to design their pumpkin. And afterwards, they can save it or print it. So there's, like I said, there's different activities and different ways that they can express their creativity, and also different ways to share it. So if you wanted them to publish something, they could easily share it with the class. So I really think that's a great resource as well. There's also different strategy games that kind of promote critical thinking, and they have to think about the end in mind rather than just a never-ending game. They have a goal that they need to set and that they need to meet. And there's also different skill games. So that's about, oh, there's also a parent and teacher tab up here. You can also create a class login. I haven't gotten that far with it, but as you can see, you can access pretty much everything free. You don't really have to have an account. But here's a different parent and teacher tab to give you a little bit more information and some more resources. This website, the standards that it would go to are ISTE T2A and ISTE S1A. And I believe that's it. Thanks for watching.